till I'm 6 feet deep. I'm standing 10 toes down, wanna shed a tear, I ain't got no time for that crying shit. I'm just trying to live, I ain't got no time for that dying shit. That's why I keep it right on my side and I gotta ride with it. Took the wrong road, feel like I should've got a scholarship. I carry a lot on my back and they don't acknowledge it. Cause they see me making my purchases, hopping out of shit. So they thinking my life perfect and shit is sweet. But if you only really knew shit is deep, I'ma say it some more. No, I said it before. If you don't never wanna evolve, I can't stay with y'all. All I speak is the gospel, so you know it's a fact. Know the difference of holding me down and holding me back. I zone out. Sometime it make a nigga zone out. It's amazing, don't get lost in my mind. Just get lost in the rhyme, zone out. Sometime it make a nigga zone out. When it make it hard to sleep at night, that's when I start to think I zone out. Get up off your ass and just do it, trust in your grind. They just wanna see the results, fuck if you trying. They tell me it's love, I'm questioning if it's real. Went wrong trying to get heaven on earth and got sent to hell. You can end your life in the grave or in a cell. They don't give a fuck, they gon' look at you like, oh well. This the shit that give you that feeling, it's no gimmick. I don't know about you, finna get up and go get it. Supposed to end with nothing, you coming from where I come from. Life is like a long nightmare that I can't wake up from. Soaking up the game is the cloth that a nigga cut from. So I just face the world, ain't no problems that I'ma run from. Voice of my dead homies, I'm hearing it in my brain. Been years, still in tears off the memory of the pain. Get through it, been through it, you feeling this shit the same. When all your homies dead or in jail, it drive you insane. Zone out. Sometime it make a nigga zone out. It's amazing, don't get lost in my mind. Just get lost in the rhyme, zone out. Sometime it make a nigga zone out. When it make it hard to sleep at night, that's when I start to think I zone out. It's a lot of shit on my back, I gotta get off me. It's Roberta Flack and that mean it's killing me softly. Even early morning they're off me, that's why it's on me. Siren, the alarm clock, gunshots is the coffee. I pray you never do, but I'm wishing that you could feel this. No money in the world, trump the feeling of mental illness. I slept in the car for months, slept on the floor for months. I'm doing all that I can, ask God what more do you want? Even when I feel low, I know they ain't as high as me. Nigga gotta smoke just to cope with the anxiety, to keep it G. Y'all not feeling me, this shit killing me. I always said the best ability is stability. Ain't have a pot to piss in the window to throw it out of. I told Miles nobody got you, then I got us. Nigga ain't teach me shit. The blocks was my pops. I trap, I don't gangbang, so the cops is my eyes. Zone out. Sometime it make a nigga zone out. It's amazing, don't get lost in my mind. Just get lost in the rhyme, zone out. Sometime it make a nigga zone out. And when it make it hard to sleep at night, that's when I start to think I zone out.
Regulate, to regulate, regulate. You know how to regulate, regulate, regulate.
tonight on Vermont and Imperial. I had that new Nipsey banging out of the stereo, and so I made it right like I'ma hit the Valerio. It's like 1 in the morning, let me peep the scenario. Gonna lit the pump, ready for the night to unravel. I go in and grab me a pack of backwoods and a snapple. I put a dub on 4, now I'm in the wind. I know it's late, but now I'm ready for my night to begin. The drink cold, feeling right, got my chrome on the right, going through my phone, seeing what I'm on for the night. Playing one of my songs, so I'm on at the light. And I look to my right like there's some hoes at the light. Niggas in the next lane hating, that's where the problem be. I tried not to be dusting them off like archaeology. These niggas tried to follow me, I hit that cut.
Yo.
Break and lit they bitch ass up. I had to.
We ready. What up, though? What up, though? We're on the building. Getting everybody in here. Don't you worry.
You know I have to regulate.
Yeah. What up, though? What up, though? See everybody up in here. Shout out. We here. I know it's been a minute, but the show is back. The Battle Rap Fix on a Monday night. Got my dog Nico TV is with me. He said this is my song, about to break into my G-Walk. Yeah. That was a Nico selection. I have no credit for that song, for real. It's all him. Shout out to Nico, man. What's the word, bro? You in here? You live? You locked in? You with us?
You. Can they hear me? Am I good?
Yes, sir. They hear you.
The audio's all good.
Audio's clean.
Let me see if I remember how to do this, man. What's going on with the people?
Hey.
It's been a while, Ledge.
Hey, we here. We are here, man. It's been a minute, man. The people missed this show, man. Missed your presence for sure.
Yeah, I'm back, man. Friday. Well, it ain't even Friday Fix no more, man. Battle Rap Fix has been that long since I've been here, man. I was on the Friday Fix on the platform. That's crazy.
It feel like it, but
One Punch Nico in the building, man. Shout out to all the anime people out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Anime Nico here, man. We in the One Punch side of the game today. You feel me? We on the One Punch side of the game today. That's all we need. If you handling your business the right way, man, that's all you need.
And I'm your host, and I'm your co-host, the Nature Boy Ledge Flair. As you see me with the robe, I'm telling you, ever since we won the national championship, I'm gonna be in a robe pretty much all year. So, you know,
attention battle rappers, man. If I was y'all for the entire month of January until it's over, and February, because it's Black History, avoid Michigan battle rappers. Do not talk to Calico. Do not talk to none of them. Gauge times, leave them niggas alone, dog. Leave them alone.
Well, what you mean?
Michigan way too powerful right now, dog. This is the Pistons break the streak, and it's like y'all just can't lose anything. This is different. I've never seen anything like this, bro. National championships, playoff runs.
Yeah,
Eminem dominating the battle rap. It's like everywhere. Michigan just showing out.
I appreciate you acknowledge that, man. I appreciate
and really, I don't want to just say Michigan. Like Draymond Green's suspension is up, and he back to it's Michigan just having a powerful Fab Five.
Fab Five.
Bro, I was out. Hold on. I was one of the. I know you was outside too, Les, but I was outside when you know what I'm saying. Fab Five wasn't seeing eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? C. Webb was really the one. They wasn't rocking.
And
now I'm seeing pictures and roll out. I'm like, oh my gosh! Like,
I know, man. Shout out to Mama Ward, A Ward's mom, who always is in the building. You might want to stick around because he's going to be a part of something, at least for a segment, briefly. So shout out to Mama Ward, all the ladies who always support this show, man. Like I said, we got the largest fan base of women. We got Britt in the building. What up, Britt? What up, Stacy? Stacy always showing up.
Shout out to all the ladies, man. Hidden gang. You know what I'm saying? Gang in here. It's been a while.
And I'm glad Stacey here. Cause somebody asked, I'm like, listen, man, I don't know her situation, and she don't even live in the United States. So listen, if y'all want to holler at her, y'all find a way to holler at her. Don't go through me trying to contact Stace, love you, but you know, it's too much right now. They be asking me about you. I was, she ain't even from here. Damn it. If you wanna take a plane over there, you know, you make it. You see what it do. You do that. But leave me alone about Stacy. All right. What's the word? We got Mr. Checking Temperature in the building. Shout out to him. Appreciate appreciate the recap on Seabree versus Lady Caution on your platform. That was dope. That was really dope.
Nice battle. Very nice battle.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Turned out, did everything we wanted it to do and really elevated Bree to a point where some good news is going to be announced soon for her because of that battle. So that's what you want. So shout out to her. Soul in the building. Ja in the building. What up, Ja? Where's Ja? What up, Ja? So yeah, man, we here. And Nico, man, before I start, I want to say,
talk to me.
Listen, I love you, bro. Real shit. And I love my wife.
I know where this is going.
I'm gonna need you two motherfuckers to be as cordial as possible this weekend. Your Niners versus your Niners versus her Lions. I need y'all to show some listen. I know you love her. I know you consider her your sister, but before you met my wife, you were a diehard Niners fan. So I know you're gonna talk your shit, but be respectful, all right? Just saying.
Listen, I got love. I'm not. I don't know why you giving me this pep talk like you don't got the infidel or all infidel.
I do. Fan no, you're right. You're right.
I'm not. Listen. I'm a Niners fan. Definitely diehard. Been to my whole life. We done went through a lot of very cringy eras with our team. You know what I'm saying? But look, you ain't gotta worry about me going extracurricular. I'm not even worried about this, bro. My thing is, if we not in the Super Bowl, I can't even get excited because we done been here like 5 or 6 times in the last like 7 years. So I'm not.
You always pessimistic about the 49ers, though. That's your problem,
bro. Because I done seen this rollout before. We done had a year we went to the Super Bowl. I seen how that rollout was. Then we got to go through different quarterback changes. Then it's he playing trash. We draft a rookie. Okay, we don't want to play the rookie, but then we gotta play him, and then we play him a little bit. He get hurt. I done seen this roll out so many times where it's like last year I felt like we should have went to the Super Bowl. We literally had a freaking wide receiver and a running back playing quarterback for us because we had no quarterbacks left on our roster.
Yeah.
So this year I'm like, all right, relatively healthy. Debo got to get well soon. We're not gonna win without Debo.
Yeah, Stacy, hold on. Stacy, don't let people know you got a Twitter, all right? That's what I'm saying. They've been asking about you. Don't be careful. Be careful. I think your page is yes. Dog, yeah. I had somebody like, yo, Stacy, I'm like, dog, that's a supporter, man. Be careful. Our problem is we got too many women on our platform. That's our problem. And that's too many. No, it's not a problem, but it's a problem when niggas start asking about our ladies, all right? And we got to be protective and support. Yeah, so like the Stacys, who else people been asking about? The other Brit, there's another Brit, like people be wanting, like, listen, man, be careful. Keep your page private, Stacy. Keep your page private, all right? You better off that way.
Hey, look. Stacey. I don't know if Twitter has the option, but if that many people is inquiring about somebody's identity, man, get you a paywall behind your Twitter and add all them under that paywall. Make them pay that paper to go ahead and follow you. If they have that option, get your paper.
Nah. This nigga's such a capitalist. Get that paper.
Shit. Why not? They gonna be if they thirsting like that, make them go ahead and pay. Water, listen, water not even free nowadays, Ledge. You got to pay for everything.
That's a fact. That is a sad fact, but that's a fact. Yeah. And I want to shout out real quick before we get into other topics. Like I said, I'm in my robe all year, man. Go Blue. We did it. You see Michigan. I'm Michigan out. You see the background. You also see Captain America and Black Panther. Don't mind that. But yeah, like I want to give a shout out to Bar Wars, man. We got, like through great relationships. Shout out to Easy, reached out to me personally to for this tournament he got coming up February 17th. It's the Trenches tournament. You know, me and him got a cool. I don't know, like I know T somewhere going like y'all are best friends. I'm not best friends with any of these battle rappers. They just trust and believe in me, and the league owners, the meetings we have, Nico, you know, like your friendship and relationship with G Will got me connected with G Will, which got me connected with G Will and Nitty and people like that on your side. But it was built off of real relationships, real friendships and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say, you know, salute to Easy for reaching out. We got Stackboy Chuck and King. Nico thought King was dope, you know, in the battle versus Dose Dope. That kind of got him the look here. And yeah, man. So 2 guys on the trenches. I believe the grand prize is 10K. So shout out to them brothers, man, representing our league. February 17th in Philly. I actually think they're going to be able to stream that. It's going to be on pay-per-view. So I'll be able to tune in and maybe even pull up to a round, man. Hopefully they get past the first round and maybe I can pull up to the event. So yeah, man, real relationships. Yeah, real relationships, man, not built off of payola, not favor for a favor, no goofy shit like that. Just hard work and good relationships and people trusting, I guess, my, you know, I guess you would call it expertise. I don't know. They just trust me for whatever reason. So it's good, man. It's good. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Yeah, so let's get to it, man. I know people want to hear a couple of things. Do you want to start off with your announcement as far as the not the tournament, the awards, or where are we going with this? Or should we get into our favorite battles? Favorite, not top, not best.
We ain't talk battle rap overall in a while. Let's get to battle rap. We don't get to the awards afterwards. It is battle rap as well, but let's get to these battles, man.
All right, that's a bet. That's a bet. So me and Nico are going to do our top 5, or not, excuse me, our favorite 5 battles from last year. I took liberty too. You can do this. It's not too late for you. I'm actually giving you time to do this. I'm gonna do a couple of honorable mentions that were my favorites, but not exactly in the 5. So while I reel these off, you can think of some for yourself as honorable mentions, and then I'll begin with my 5. But the honorable mentions are for me, KCJ versus Shuni on Queen of the Ring. That really happened towards the end of the year. I think it was December. So it just made the cut for last year. Casey versus Shuni is really, really good. You're talking about no slip-ups. You're talking about some quotable lines. Shuni hit her with one of the better rebuttals I've heard all year last year with the Destiny Child shit. Like, that shit was fire. Like, that was dope. That was dope. And Casey was soaking. And I think that was you who mentioned, like, she hit, like, a different level of just better bars or something like that. I think that was you around the time she kind of 30'd Arsenal or some shit like that. And I feel like since then, her excuse me, her material became a little more likable, I guess is the term I would use for that. Just a little more pleasant. I don't know. Maybe it's her excuse me. She was switching up her cadence a bit. I don't know what it is, but I enjoy hearing her rap more than I did maybe, let's say, a year and a half ago. So Casey and Shuni is honorable mention as one of my favorite 5 battles from last year. A Ward and Real Sick, Mama Ward. I know you in here. That was a goodie. I think a couple of people slept on 8 Drinks of War. I know. I'm waiting on the missus to bring that smoothie to the set here. I think she's close by, but yeah, A Ward and Real Sick, man, that was a good one, man. I think people was kind of sleeping on some of A Ward's material. Real Sick was really, really good though. I ain't gonna front. And
I was about to say he was real sick. I was like, damn, okay.
Nah, I ain't about to do that. But nah, he was dope. He was dope. And one that just missed was Ill Will and Hitman. That's one of my 5 favorites. It's one of my favorites, but not quite in my 5. Ill Will and Hitman, that was one for the Midwest for sure. Hitman really one of them, man. I really fuck with what he did in that battle, but I also really fucked with Ill Will. Like, even his introduction in the first round, or how he broke, I don't know, it's something about his build-ups. He's starting to be the best first round build-up, like the opening bar for the first round. I don't know if he's doing that like if that's something he's gunning for, but if you look at some of the openings for his round against Hitman, and he did it in another battle recently against King Los. Like his openers always seem to hit. He did it, the one against 40, I remember, was fucking crazy. But that's always kind of sets the tone, and that battle was really, really good. So those are my honorable mentions, and I'm gonna reel off my 5 favorite. Yeah, people always sleep on Ward. That's a fact. Yes, Ward be he be already cooking. My 5 favorites. I'm gonna be biased and say Dose Dope versus King. That was on Bar Wars, coming in at number 5. Just it was too many good people in the building that said, "Yo, this is the best battle I've seen in Michigan in quite some time." Marv one said it. Will said it to me and pulled me. Like I said, Will pulled me to the side, which he rarely does. It was like, I got my eyes on them. I think I can work. You know what I'm saying? Like that meant a lot. Like they really put on the show for the books here in Michigan, and it was a really dope battle. Some quotables, the Whitney Houston bar that's pretty much made bars of the month and things like that. So that's number 5 for me. Dose and King, 2 young brothers in their early 20s. Jada Nightwing versus Madflex. Now I'm a credit Nico for this one because I totally forgot how much I like this battle. We was talking, I was telling him what the rundown of the show was going to be tonight, and just in passing he mentioned this, and I said, oh shit, there's no way I could not have Jay versus Madflex not in my 5, because I've watched that battle a lot. Actually, I've watched that battle a lot, and like, you know, everybody's going to go to Jay's round, but really from top to bottom, Madflex was cooking to me. The energy in the building was there for it, but that was a really good battle. A battle that I didn't know. I thought it was going to be a good battle. I thought it was going to be a good West versus West battle, but it exceeded what I thought it could be. You know, I thought it had a ceiling, but it surpassed that ceiling. So that's at number 4 for me. Jay and Madflex. At number 3, Rum Nitty versus Ace Amin, bro. Rum is incredible. Ace, even in the losing effort, because I got him losing the battle, but sometimes you can make just as big a name for yourself in the losing effort if you beat somebody that was like you wouldn't expect it to beat. But he looked good while, you know, maybe not getting the W, but Ace proved himself on a big stage, man. Big stage. First battle to set the tone, you know what I'm saying? And I just thought him and Nitty really had one of them ones. It was the best battle on that card. What was that, Summer Madness, I believe? It was clearly the best back and forth on that card to me. I know some people still like, what was that? What was the other battle? It was twerking somebody. I forgot. I know people, or was it? Oh, Tay Rock and Av. I know some people like that a little bit. That wasn't better than Nitty and Ace, bro. It wasn't. But I fuck with it. But yeah, that's my 3rd. Eunice and Hansel. Eunice versus Hansel, bro. I get it. They're not big names. I get it. It was on the Riot. We're not talking about your traditional top 3 leagues in the world. But I don't give a flying fuck about that. Y'all know me, man. I'm not here to sugarcoat it and cater just to the big leagues. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Riot is still like a pretty big league, though, significant league. But the names Eunice and Hansel with money on the line. How much bread was on the line, Nico? You remember?
Maybe 5. I think 5.
So. Yeah, that's what I figured. About 500 on the flow. Hansel ended up winning. I think it was by a split decision, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe two more than Eunice. But no matter what, fire battle, fire matchup. That's the battle I've probably watched the second most. That's why it's at number 2. I think it broke the artist, which is what you want to do on these cards. That's why live streaming and pay-per-view is so important. It's like a DJ. It's like a DJ at a club breaking a new record back in the day when I used to go to clubs. I'll be like, yo, this shit is hitting. Like, and you will go up to the DJ and ask the DJ, what the fuck is this? And you will never forget it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look at when you get live streaming events and breaking these new artists, because we know you're here for the main event, the co-main event. But if one of those undercards, while all the attention is on this event, can give you one of those, like Eunice and Hansel, it pays so much dividends, man, moving forward. So that's number 2 for me, man. From beginning to end, that battle was fucking fire, man. Yeah. And oh yeah, that's right. You was there. T was there. T and Gina. T and Gina was there. Shout out to Eunice is absolutely amazing. Let's not forget Swamp versus Trez. I forgot about it because I don't have the app anymore. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna front to you. I don't really have that. Like, I just can't do it. Can't do it. It was between that and Paramount Plus. Sorry. I'm keeping Paramount Plus, man. It's Champions League.
Hold on. So you gave up the URL app to watch the Halo show, my brother?
I see what you're doing here. I see what you're trying to paint. I see.
I ain't gonna lie. The Halo show was powerful. That first season was powerful.
I was about to say, don't act like the Halo show.
That's one of the best. That was one of the best shows I watched. Oh yeah, that's one of the best by far.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Master Chief Nico. You know what I'm saying? Master Chief. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's powerful, but
it was
not having that app is kind of.
Man, I just became unimpressed with some of the battles, but I heard Swamp and Trez was amazing. So, salute to them. So for number 1 for me, just my favorite. Again, this is my favorite. I'm not saying it's the best battle. Fuck y'all. It's just what I enjoy. What I went back to a lot was the surprise battle between B Magic and Arsenal. I don't know why that battle sticks out to me. I don't know. Maybe because I had, why? Because I had low expectations. I'm like, B Magic, Arsenal, and surprise battle. I'm not the biggest Arsenal guy. B Magic is hit or miss. But what helped that battle was the time limit. It felt like they had 2 minutes flat to get bars off. And they stuck to the time, which is rare for top tiers to stick to the time limit. And just B Magic, I don't know. He was just in rare, almost in rare form. He wasn't prime mode B Magic, but he wasn't too far off, man. He was really good. And Arsenal was surprisingly good, man. He was surprisingly good. It's just my favorite. It's like fun. It's like I can go back to it. I'm not saying it's the best battle or anything like that. Just my favorite that I like watching a lot. Just because and credit ARP and RBE, because the atmosphere and energy in the room helps that battle, enhances the viewing pleasure of that for someone who's not even there. You know what I'm saying? But those are my 5. So my 5 is Docin King, Mad Flex, and Jada Nightwing, Rum versus Ace, Eunice versus Hansel, and Magic versus Arsenal. Corky 5, again, it's not the best. It's just my personal favorites. I agree with Pass Look. Like, they both showed up, took the battle seriously. Mama Ward said, I will get the app when they offer my son a decent bet. Talk that shit, Mama Ward. Tell him.
Heard that. Hey, Liz, I wish I would have said this before we got live. I'm gonna put you on the spot, man, because you gave your best battles, but give me 5 people. Don't got to be no order. This is no order at all. But give me your 5 favorite battle rappers to watch for 2023. Even if the battle wasn't a complete battle, you just enjoy watching their individual 3-round performance the most. Like, you kept going back to watch these people the most.
Ooh, that's a good ass question. Just going back to watch them, I would say. Ooh, that's a really good question, Nico.
I could get, because I got my 5, because I was really while you were talking, I thought about this and I'm like, dang, like, because I like a lot of my list you're gonna see has kind of a theme, but my 5 would be Next, Trez, Nitty, Jay, and Keys. Those were the 5 battle rappers where I had to check my algorithms. I'm like, all right, did I really watch them that much in 2023? And when I went back to my watch history on YouTube, their battles popped up more than any other battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? That was like the top 5. And I think after that was like Emerson Kennedy and Cali Smooth and things like that. But Next, Trez, Nitty, Jay, and Keys. Obviously I watch all things West. Yeah, I'm saying.
All right, I think I got a 5. I'm gonna say Low Supreme from iBattle. He's been dope. I'm gonna say C Bree, the lyricist, who last year battled Torture, Ash Cash, and Chirac. Arguably went 3-0. Dyline 5 times is one of the best, most creative punchers in the game to me. He puts together some amazing shit. Like I would actually Dyline and Low Supreme would be fire to me. I would love to see how that battle. I don't think it ever happened, but I would like to see that. But yeah. So Dyline, Low Supreme, Seabury lyricist, Rum Nitty for sure. Like I just could never get tired of watching Rum Nitty, and probably fifth. That's close. Because you mentioned Next, and Next was dope. For some reason, man, I don't know if people gonna knock me, but I enjoy watching Young Cannon now, like more than I ever have. Like I really be enjoying his battles. Is that wild or?
No. Young Cannon, he a professional. You know what I'm saying? In that professional tier of battle rappers. You know
yeah, would he? I don't know. He probably wouldn't be my 5. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's yeah, maybe it might be something cliche. It might be Rocker New Jersey Twerk, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's a reason.
It might be Rocker Twerk, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. It might be Rocker Twerk.
So ain't nothing wrong with that. There's a reason why they get the views that they get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Twerk. I'm gonna go Twerk, Nitty, Dyline 5 times, Seabury the lyricist, Low Supreme. Those were my favorite 5 to watch last year. I'm comfortable with that 5.
Because I find myself a lot where I think most of my year, I think it's been like this the last few years. I don't really watch full battles.
Melly, what up, Melly?
Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I watch a battle, but in terms of like, because there's certain battles where you can go back and watch it 5, 6, 7, 10 times, right? But then there's other battles where it's like, okay, this is a really good battle, but I kind of just prefer watching this person's material versus the other, even though the battle's good overall. Right. There's one person that I just prefer listening to them, and I'm not really going to go back and watch this other person, right? So for me, that's why I said Next, Trez. Nitty was kind of surprising because even, like I watch a lot of battles, bro, and it's like there's certain battles that even because you'll hear my list, there's certain battles, and I'm like, dang, I had that many Nitty battles that were like some of my favorites to watch all year. And it surprised me because I don't really find myself just watching Rum Nitty all the time. You get what I'm saying? But last year, he just so happened to be a part of some of my favorite battles to watch. So for my honorable mentions, I have 6. Okay. Swamp and Chef Trez, obviously, if we're talking about all battles, if we were making the best battles of 2023, this one's going to be no lower than 5 and easily going to be top 3. This was one of the 3 best battles that happened all of last year. Easily one of the 3 best battles. Definitely top 5. If somebody said they had it 5, I'm not accepting it not being in the top 5. This was a great battle, back and forth, 3 rounds complete from both. I thought it was dope. So that's an honorable mention.
Yeah, I'm sure if I seen it, it would make my top 5. So if you saw it and it's not in your top 5, that'll probably be a little odd, I guess.
Sure. But in terms of like my favorite battles, I watched it maybe once or twice. That's why I didn't make the official 5. But So Swamp, Trez, Hansel and Eunice gets an honorable mention. I thought that was a really good battle last year. I definitely would have been one of the 20 best battles of the year, but I just didn't go back and watch it that much. I found myself with that battle going back to watch Hansel's third more than just anything else in that battle. Even though the battle is really good, I just I'm saying. Next and Clone was on the same card. I think a lot of people didn't get this battle the love that it
Next
needed.
and Clone was a good one.
I think even in the building, I just think like it might have been, obviously they in the club, so there's other distractions going on, other things going on that probably could have took away from it. But just watching,
TNG was in the club. TNG was in the club throwing money at the strippers. I know.
That's what y'all was doing.
Yeah, that's why people could. That's why they couldn't. That's why the riot couldn't be quiet. They couldn't be quiet for the bars. They back there. I know what they was doing.
Well, I know. Well, I already know T was making it rain up in there, but
throwing ones over at Roxy and Carmelo.
Dang, that's crazy.
I'm definitely just making up names, but whatever their names were, that's what they was doing.
All right, so my last three honorable mentions, like I said, I had Swamp Trez, Hansel Eunice, Next Clone. My last three, Emerson Kennedy versus B Magic. I know you mentioned Arsenal and B Magic, but to me, the best B Magic battle I watched last year was him and EK. I just thought that, especially just because that happened in the West, I was partial to it, just watching it a little bit more. We had Gambino on the show. Shout out to Mike Masters, you know what I'm saying, out there in Utah. Shout out. He was talking about, that event, and we were rolling out that event, and just to have that kind of a battle where even some of the lines that were being said was just crazy in that battle, man. So that was one of mine. Appa versus Rum Nitty. I did, for the space cadets out there. I haven't really been tapped in with the spaces like that. I'm not gonna lie. I do not be tapped in. Appa and Eunice obviously have kind of ushered in this new era of where spaces, people who battle on spaces, can turn into successful battle rappers. Appa and Nitty was a battle that I watched a lot. Yeah, I'm saying I watched it a lot. Definitely a good battle. And then last but not least, Cali Smooth versus J2. This was like one of the battles that, for me, it's very rare where you see somebody get lit up in the first round and they have to fight back, and it's something with that much on the line. You're talking about Bags and Bodies season 1, $50K on the line, judge circumstances. You got every name of battle rap you can name in the building. This is on a TV show. It's a lot of pressure. And to me, Cali Smooth had to fight back after that first. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was a really good battle. You know what I'm saying? Did not make my official 5, but that's my last honorable mention. So for my 5, because you ordered yours, I'm going to have to order mine. I'm going to order mine on the fly because I think I kind of could.
You don't have to order it. I mean, it's just 5.
So at number 5, I have Geechee Gotti versus Bad News. This was the best 3-round performance for both Gotti and Bad News.
That's another good battle.
Entire year. They had individual moments in a round that might have been better, but we're talking about 3 complete rounds. This was their best 3 complete round body of work the entire year, and it happened to be versus each other. Going into the battle, it was also a 20,000 on the line judge battle, so it's a lot on the line. Main event, this was a lot of impact, and this was early in the year too. It's a little earlier in the year, so I know it kind of got lost in the sauce once the whole Remy, you know what I'm saying, all that happened. But that's at number 5 for me. At number 4, I got KO versus Bumpy Bars. A lot of y'all might not be familiar with this battle. Shout out to my guy Bad News Brown. This happened on the rooftop.
Rooftop battles. And rooftop battles be fire.
Yeah, the rooftop series. Y'all go on YouTube and subscribe to that, man. Bad News Brown TV on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. He has this rooftop series he's been doing out here the last couple years. Has some dope battles, but this one just stood out to me because you know me. I like to talk. There's a certain talk I like, and when it comes to that, you look no further. They was talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? This is the young Pyru, the OG blood. This is one of them. This was one of them. Shout out to Bumpy Bars too, man. Between doing media full time and having a success as a battle rapper, definitely had a good year, and KO. So that was number 4 for me. Number 3, I have Rum Nitty versus Young Grizz. This was the main event battle. Westworld at Magnitude.
I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one.
I was in the building. This is the event that I did commentary for. This was a great battle. A great battle. Like, you knew going in, like, okay, Nitty versus Grizz, it's going to be fire. But I don't think I thought it would be top 20 of the year fire. Like, legitimately top 20 of the year fire. It was great battle. So salute to that. Number 2, at number 2, I have Rum Nitty versus Ace Amin. Listen.
Oh, shit. You got it right where I got it, I think.
Yeah, number 2, man. Listen, this I watched, and see, I have the app, so I went back and watched this several times, and I even, like I said, I had Ace edge in this battle. I know people gonna try and punch, but I had Ace Amin edge in this battle, and that's how I knew we had a really good battle, because after that first round from Nitty, I'm like, dang, Ace just had the sweet chin music. He landed bar for bar, like he landed haymakers. Oh, this is great. The first, getting to the second round, I'm like, all right, let's see if Ace didn't just load up in the first to see if he can a complete 3. Not only did he have a complete 3, he ended great with his third round, had one of the moments of the year, in my opinion.
Crazy.
I know a lot of people don't like when you show love to smacking them, but hey, look, he did something different, kept it real, and that's why it translated. And Nitty was Nitty all 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Nitty
bias line in the second.
When one of the most quotable strays in battle rap all year with the stuff happens.
Oh my God.
That's such a quotable stray.
even the way he set it up, like it was so crazy, dog. So that battle was just incredible to me. I liked it. And then number 1, it's pretty obvious. Ledge said I mentioned it to him in passing, but Jaden Nightwing versus Mad Flex. Look, when the battle dropped and I watched it, obviously, I definitely Jaden Nightwing is one of my favorite battle rappers to watch. Like him, Jay Murda, next. I have a list of people where it's like anytime their battles drop, I'm gonna watch it just because I'm a fan of what they do, right?
Yeah.
So I thought the battle would be dope. I did not expect it to be my most watched battle of the year. Like the fact that it was on YouTube helped a lot. Yeah, you know I'm saying?
Yeah, bingo.
But just that event, first time back in Canada, you knew it was gonna be some good battles. Didn't know really what to expect, and I don't know if anybody could have expected this to have. Like, if I'm ranking this for the year, it's in the top 5. Like, Swamp and Trez in the top 5. This would also be in my top 5 for the year. Like, there was not a let-off round. Every round got progressively better than the other. The stylistic difference between the two of them and how they rap, how they put material together, how they attack each other. Just the originality. You know what I'm saying? Just every as they say, checking boxes, anything you needed to check was checked in this battle. I thought, in my opinion.
Sure.
So I definitely rock with this. I like how Jay in his third round, how he broke down what we're looking at in the culture today. I just thought everything about that battle was dope. Ended up watching that more than anything else. I did. So that's my 5. At 5, Gotti and News. At 4, KO Bumpy Bars, Nitty Grizz at 3, Nitty Ace at 2, and then Jay versus Mad Flex at number 1.
I like it. No, Pass Look had a couple of comments. He had Clone versus Chef Trez is so slept on. Did y'all watch Marv? Did y'all watch Marv versus Holmesy? I actually did see that. It was a good battle, but what we're doing personal faves, I wouldn't put it in my 5, but it was definitely a good battle. And he said Nitty versus Ilmac is fire, which we'll get to that when you talk about the Western Conference, of course.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely get to that. Oh, no, Chess and Rex. Chess and Rex was a good battle.
Chess and Rex was a good battle. Yeah,
it was a good battle. For me, and especially with that battle, there's certain battles where it's like, even though the battle is good, I'm only going to go back and watch one person's rounds. And it's not a diss to the other person. It's just my preference. Like when I watch certain Calico battles, like him and Goods is a dope battle. I go back and watch Calico rounds before I go back and watch Goods. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's just,
and you've always been, I wouldn't say always, it's something about Chess where you recognize he's dope, but for you, he just don't connect with you like that. You always mention his rounds don't have the same replay value for you that it does for others. Why is that? Can you explain that?
I think with Chess, a lot of times, bro, if he raps an average, let's say his average rap time is about, I don't mean this in a literal sense. Let's just say in the in-between, 6 to 10 minutes a round, right?
Yeah.
If he were to cut it down to 4 to 6, 3 to 6, I think he'd be vastly better. But you got to fill in space for these battles. Obviously, this is how he raps. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I think just not getting to the point quicker sometimes. It just seems like some of the material, even though the ending punch haymaker is fire, some of the before kind of cut a little bit of that out. And then sometimes at a point where it's like, okay, you didn't had a great round already. You can end the round. He's still rapping.
Yeah.
That's what it is for me. But he's fired, though, man. He's one of the best to ever do this. So it's not a shot at him. It's just preferential type shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. Yeah, somebody Melly asks. Melly, did that battle is not out and it's never coming out, Melly. I think you could that next battle, you talking about next, if you talking about Next and Diz, I have no further updates for you on that. I don't think I don't know, unless Nico heard some new news on that, some different news. I have not. I don't think that battle was ever seen the light of day, unless different powers that be who maybe had a hand in booking the battles or sponsoring it, maybe they can call the shots on that one. But I don't think we're seeing that.
I had to get my charger. Man, laptop was getting ready to go out, man. But yeah, now you asking about. I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna get into it too with the awards. I'll explain why, but yeah, that. I say it like this: I watched the battle. I watched that battle.
Were you there for that? Were you at the event?
I was not there for that. I watched the VOD footage.
Oh yeah.
There isn't another person in battle rap that has ever smoked Diz like that. There are other people. Tay-Rock caught a 30. I know there's other people who are 30 Diz. There are people say Cassidy did. I'm talking about the way it looked.
I heard it was bad. I heard he 30'd him pretty bad.
Like some of Neck's lines in that battle are some of the best shit he said all year. And Diz went in there trying, calling, well, I'm going to try and joke with him. And I don't know if he really took Nex as serious. And you got to understand at that point in time, Nex had just had that twerk battle. And even though I thought he did good in that battle, he got 30'd in that battle. You know what I'm saying? If you want to argue the first, cool, but he lost clearly. He got lost clear to twerk. So he's trying to get his year back on track. And that was in January when he had the twerk battle. So by the time we get to April, he had Diz, and then the very next week, Danny Myers. He was trying to get his year back on track, and he was not playing with neither one of them. If the Danny battle would have happened, it probably would have been more the same of what you've seen with this Diz thing. Like, I'm telling you, you could argue the best performance for Nex ever. And I've never seen Diz just look that defeated. Like, there's times where you can lose a battle, but to look that defeated, where you just don't even look like you're in the same league as a person, that's why I think that battle's not going to drop.
You said if
it was going to drop, it would have been dropped already. There's nothing holding battle
real
back.
Sick body Diz worse. You agree with that?
No. And shout out to Real Sick. No, I don't. You have to understand something, bro. Like, Real Sick was dope in that battle, but I don't even think he had the higher highs of some of the lines that were said. I think Real Sick just for 3 rounds was really good. Diz was okay, and in the third round, he kind of just 30'd himself when he did that nonsense in the third. This was a battle where Next from the word go rap, he was lighting Diz up the entire time, and progressively you can see every round around where people in the building were looking around like, yo, it's to the point, bro, where we done had every person of the West and spoke out about this. This isn't something where it's like people picking sides. Like, everybody said it's wrong not to have a battle out there. So, and I'm gonna get into that with the awards, because there's certain battles that happened last year that should have been mentioned as some of the top battles of the year, favorite battles of the year. But, and I'll just say it right now while I'm here, I'm not rocking with GTX. There's other things.
Whoa!
But until they do right by Next, there is no GTX coverage. I'm not talking about it, Ledge. You can bring it up as much as you want to. I really don't have nothing to say. Salute to everything that's over there. Because Stewie Newton and Young Cannon was one of the best battles last year, too.
Yeah, it was a good one.
There was a lot of good performances over there. I'm just standing on business. There's no reason why the battle shouldn't be out. This could send Next to the next level. Still could right now, potentially, depending upon, the temperament of the culture. Especially when it happened, if you drop it how it should have been dropped, it definitely would have catapulted Next to a different class for sure. So, I'm standing on business out here, as are a lot of other people in the West. Until y'all do right by the homie, we're not rocking with it.
Let's tell Nico I said hi. Oh, T said hi 20 minutes ago, and also said hidden game.
What up? Gang in here.
She said you acting funny.
How am I acting funny? Just because I said you was making it rain in the club? Was that I was acting funny?
No, because you ain't acknowledge her hi. She said 20 minutes ago. I guess that's what she said.
I ain't see it. Look, hi, how you doing? Salute to you for making it rain at one of the biggest events of the year last year. You know what I'm saying?
Legend Nico.
And shout out on T battle was last year too, right?
T battle. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so she officially became a battle rapper. So now we not getting talked to. Like, this ain't T that was just the support. This is T, a Hollywood battle rapper now that got a little more attitude. Then got a little, you know what I'm saying? This is a different T we dealing with now, Ledge. It's different.
I like how you turned the tables there.
Different now.
Britt asks, who do we think is up next? I would say from my region, I'm gonna go Dylan 5 times and King. From his way, I'm gonna say Migs. Migs is really dope. Migs, King, Dylan 5 times, and from the South, I would say Ease. I think Ease is dope too, but a little bit underrated based upon the class he's in. I know Foots and people like Flair Soul are ranked ahead of him, but there's something to Ease if you give him a chance. There's Tubbs too. Tubbs is from Houston Barcode. Pay attention to him. Tubbs is pretty dope too. But
I don't really have it. Well, I have 3 that's from somewhere. I don't know about like the 4th region, but I say from the West, it's only Migs right now. That's new. Yeah. We're talking about new battle rapper. Migs. I think Keith this year will take off, even though he's been around. Last year was like his breakout year. So I think this year he'll probably take that momentum and probably expound upon that. But yeah, I got Migs from the West, King in the Midwest. From the East and New York, y'all been waiting to have somebody this fire. Authentic. I watched him and JC. That's also one of my favorite battles to watch. I should have been in my honorable mentions. Authentic stepped up. And if he can step up even more from that JC performance, Authentic gonna be one of them this year for sure. I take him over Flair, Foots, a lot of them for sure. He more in that Chef Trez archetype to me. So yeah, I rock with Authentic a lot. And then from the South, I'm not really tapped into the South. I did rock with Ease, so I guess I'll just say Ease. But yeah, them will be my 3 for sure. Migs, King, and then Authentic for sure.
Yeah, I like Eunice to answer Mobar's question. My thing is, I actually kind of probably wish I don't know, man. It's just weird because he's on URL and he's doing good. And I'm just, I don't know where because it's the thing, his style and as good as he is, there might be at a cap on the URL because URL is a big stage. They look for the superstars. I don't know if he's going to be a superstar. So I don't know how, like, he might just be somewhere where his ceiling might end where like at a JC level, where he might be on some big cards, but he probably won't main event being on there because they look for performance, they look for all them other aspects. That's just what I'm feeling. That's the sense I'm getting. He's really good. Like, I like him personally. Like, I like watching his battles, but I don't know in the URL for what they look for on these big stages, these big events. I guess, Nico, what I'm saying, can you see him Summer Madness Gnome headlining a card?
No. I'm not. No. That's not what I was saying that for. Don't let me get that confused. I agree with what you're saying. I'm just more so for me. I don't know what because Eunice is dope.
Yeah, he's really dope.
It's just not my preference. There's no other way I could say it other than that because I don't want to be disrespectful. There's not really something I could just pinpoint and say, this is the reason why. Like, I don't really know why. It's just my preference would not be to me because I had this conversation last year with people, right? And I said, out of Appa and Eunice, who do y'all think is better? And everybody told me, well, early on it would have been Appa. Right now it's Eunice Clear. To me, I think Appa's better. It's just preferential the way he gets to certain lines. I think Appa is a little more. I guess maybe he's just a little more traditional. Eunice is a little more, can be a little more unorthodox at times. And he's dope. But
I think Low Supreme might be better than both of them.
I also, to me, bro, I hate this era. I hate the era we're in now, bro, where it's almost we don't allow people to become dope. Like, Ledge, when you're a rookie, like we all hoop, right? When you got somebody who's the freshman, right? Let's say when we were senior, we on varsity. You got the new freshman that came in. He's dope. He ain't been through the wars and all that for real, like how we done already been through the last 4 years. Or if you're in college, you got the new freshman. Like, unless you're like a one-of-one KD, Carmelo, unless you something like a one-on-one, if you just a dope person, it takes some time for you to develop into who you're gonna be. And in battle rap now, it's microwave code. We don't let these niggas develop into who they're gonna be. It's just automatically they're dope. And if you say something against that, you're a hater. You get written off immediately. And it's like, bro, to me, Eunice, back in the day, this was 2011, 12. Back in that era, you had to put in a certain amount of work to even be mentioned in certain conversations. You had to. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? It's like they don't allow people to develop into who they're gonna be. Like, I remember when Saint and Next pulled up 2015. Like, if you just told them at that point, oh, they're who they need to be, oh, they're fire right now, like, and they were dope. But it's like, nah, you got to give them time to elevate, give them time to progress into who they're gonna be before we start crowning them because you rush them into battles. Like Klutz, I think Klutz is dope. He got rushed into 2 in-game battles versus the 2 top pins, JC and Chilla. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're rushing these dudes too much to the point where they can't even develop. Like, I think Hansel to me is the best one out of the new crop of battlers that they have. But I even look at him like, okay, there's certain things with you're not polished yet. And if I'm gonna have you against somebody like a Suge, I thought Suge won the battle. It just the not being polished in certain things, it just stands out immediately. And we used to make people go through wars to get that credit. Like JC had to go through wars. Chilla Jones had to go through them wars. Like, yeah, when they battled each other, they gave us one of the 5, arguably top 10, top 5 best battle ever. But we still they still didn't get their full respect until damn near 7-8 years later. Like, it took time for them to really get stamped. And I think we stamp people too early now, and it's really hurting them because once you stamp them this early, where else can they go from here? If you've already told them they're on the level of Tay-Rock because you're going to give them a battle verse Rock, or you're going to give them a battle verse this person, where do they go from here?
Yeah. So Polo said, asked a question. So who's the mid tiers for them to battle and gain their stripes? I can say somebody like Klutz or Eunice, Danger Zone. Like, that's not a gimme battle. That's not like, oh, they're going to clearly 30 Danger. Danger was one time a battler of the year if we're talking 2015-16. But, like, you know, if we're talking pins, you can't skip Danger Zone and get right to Chilla and JC. Like, I agree. I agree with Nico like that. Like, that's kind of like there's a couple. There's a couple
why
of
are you
pins
guys only putting them versus one style? Everybody had to buy. Remember when JC was looking like a god versus everybody else? Then he battled Shine and Tay-Rock. We're like, oh, JC can't perform. Versus performers, he gonna struggle. And it took him years until 2018 when he battled DNA and got his first real win on a big stage and outperformed DNA. Yeah. And we thought it could never happen. And that's when it set off for him. Okay, he wanted them now. Or not even that. When he battled Nitty on, I'm saying it took time for niggas. Niggas had to go through the struggle. Now, what's your struggle? You went from spaces to now I'm my rookies versus vets. This is not a shot at Eunice or any of these dudes. I'm just saying the way the game is now, it's you're hampering niggas' development. You get what I'm like? Twerk had to go through the ringer to get to where he is now. We didn't just give Twerk fucking Murder Mook and Loaded Lux off. Like, he had to battle like Dougie. Like, he had to battle niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Mike, you had to give people. You had to give these niggas battle to develop them. They didn't just get the keys to the city off rip.
No, that's a fact.
I think it's fucking the game up because we don't get real stars. We don't get real development. So it takes these dudes longer. And by the time they get to where they're supposed to get to, somebody might have already written them off. Like, oh, they're not that dope. Nah, they took this loss right here. Or, man, I'm not really a fan. And then they might get good later. And it's like, I done already written you off.
Yeah, I already done made my mind up. Yeah.
Like, it's like Next. I think Next right now has shown stylistically like he's starting to find his own. You know what I'm saying? He's really like elevating. But a lot of people wrote him off during that tournament.
Yeah. Yep. Their mind are made up. Yeah. Like a lot of people just remember him for the tournament and haven't checked and seen that he vastly improved. It's like it's kind of too late for a lot of people. I totally agree with you. But what I will say, Nico, is like that society as it's beyond battle rap. Everything is fast paced. Everything is instant gratification. Even just from booking newcomers now. Like, newcomers used to come in on the humble, their travel. You know, you remember like Calico and his crew to go to, when they were going to St. Louis, they went on their own dime, all packed up in the car and shit like that. Now these new niggas who ain't got no in-person battles or maybe one battle want you to cover gas and get them a room. Like
But
that's
you wanna-
that's
but-
going on now.
But you want to know what this is where I push back on that is, yeah, that's how the world is, but battle rap was always different than the world. Hip hop was moving in a certain direction. We were the one place where we kept things pure here, and you had to put in a certain amount of work before you were verified. I'm saying this is how I'm noticing, like, even with battle rap, like it was the last pure play. Like if you said pure hip hop, like it's not doctored, it's not manufactured. This is real pure lyrics. This is, you had to go through the trials and tribulations as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? You had to go through the changes, right? And I just think right now it's not like that. And ref, I didn't mention LeBron because I was using a college reference, man. Bron was too great for college, man. He went straight to the league.
Here we go.
When I was saying one of ones, LeBron is the one. It's not, we know who the GOAT is. We know GOAT James. We know who the GOAT is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Relax. But no, yeah, I agree with you. Things are fast paced. Things are accelerated for these artists. I think Jazz said that recently. And it's just funny how people agree. It depends on who the message is coming from. It's not the message itself. It's who's the messenger behind the message. Because there's some things we've been saying, but I think Jazz said it maybe a week or two ago. Like, get these, people time to develop and all this, and everybody was kind of agreeing. So I think
who asked the question about who the mid tier? Somebody said something about mid tiers.
That was Polo said. He said, so who's the mid tiers for them to battle to gain their stripes?
All of them. When niggas was first pulling, bro, you didn't get to just get a top tier or a name just off the rip, bro, unless you paid for it. You had to go through the ringer. You had to make some noise, bro. You had to do something to get yourself out there to earn those battles. How can you tell me you earned a battle because you've been rapping for 2 years and you might have had a standout performance and what? Oh, I was on the Twitter Spaces. Okay, I got a little bit of noise. Okay, this year I battled this. Oh, I made it top 6. Okay, top 6 of the new class. That's not top 6 of battle rap. There's levels you have to go to in the professional tier. The Young Cannons, Danger Zones. There's a lot of people. Big Cannon. There's people. Craig Lamar. There's so many clone. There's so many people in that, because you call it the mid tier. I call it the professional tier. You get to the professional tier after you put in so much work in the culture. And every time you pull up, I'm a professional. I'm putting in work. That y'all call it mid tier. I say professional tier.
Professional tier. I like that.
And there's not enough people who battle them because they say, well, they're giving me Tay-Rock. Why am I going to say no to this? Because you're getting Tay-Rock so early. What do you get 5 years from now? Your career is capped at year 3, year 4. Why do you think these dudes had 10 and 12 years? Their battles were spread out over time. Y'all getting all your battles, all these big matchups within the first 3-4 years. What career do you have after that? So now you're expecting the next era of battle rappers to come in and be stars so you can battle them. You done already battled everybody at that point. Nah, battle these other people and really test your pen. Klutz. Don't battle all pen game niggas. Stop writing all these writers. Battle performers. Battle people where it's a style class. Battle people where it's really gonna test you to have to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
I think how they're booking them is smart. You're giving them the safe matchups. Give them the unsafe matchups. Give them the matchups where this is going to end up becoming a preferential kind of battle. If you're on your A game and this person's A game, you probably going to lose this battle because more people, like, give them kind of battles where they really got to fight. Not just, okay, I rapped, I did 3 rounds, had nice material, and then everybody going to tell me I'm good afterwards, and then I'm done. Nah, really make these niggas have to put in real tangible work, the tangibles. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's enough of that, and I think it's really hampering the growth. We can say, oh, it's not on YouTube, so we don't get to see them. Hey, a lot of the work is when the cameras ain't on. You improve your craft when the cameras ain't rolling. You know what I'm saying? So if all I know, I got 4 battles this year, I'm going to get Rock. I'm going to get JC. I'm going to get Rum Nitty. And I'm going to get, I don't know, name somebody else. I'm going to get somebody else, right? Why do I need to do anything else other than what they already telling me I'm great for right now? It's only going to be them certain ones who like, no, I'm going to keep improving. I'm going to keep working on my craft. But when you give people instant gratification and they early on and they ain't really done nothing to deserve that for real, that's when you get into these issues where it take people 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 years later to finally let them develop, bro. That's all, man. I ain't want to go on no rant for real, but
you just good, really, bro. You good. We needed that.
Because I see this in the West, and it irritates me out here. So I know it's even tenfold on a national scale.
No, for sure. Yeah. Shout out to Polo. Hey, Mama joined the chat. What up, Mama? It's tough, man, because these guys are talented, but it's gonna get to a point, man, where they do one breakout performance and they're gonna start getting like rocked.
They get anything they want. Like rookies versus vets, bro. Why is again? See, I don't want to make this about Eunice because it's not him. It's the temperament of the culture, and this is the time where he's battling. He could have pulled up 10 years ago and battled, and he wouldn't be in this conversation. I'm just saying him as an example, not to take away the Miss Hustle shit, but why is Miss Hustle the vet? If you're saying rookie versus vet, I need to book you guys versus people that are of your caliber. Not saying that Eunice didn't show that he could hang with her. I'm just saying, like how you said, Danger Zone. Why hasn't he? Before we get to JC and Chilla, before we get to Loda, there's other people that still talent-wise equal to them, but name-wise might not be there. So Danger Zone, a young cannon, big cannon. You're still reputable battle rappers. You can battle them. Remember the Writer's Block era?
Yeah.
There was some of the best battle rap anywhere you went to. Any of them people in Writer's Block, you was getting quality battles left and right. It was battling everybody. So by the time they got to bigger stages, if they did, they had a whole list of people they could battle because they done battled the professional tier. They were getting into war. So by the time they got to the stage and Chilla pull up and he's battling Twerk, he done went through the Writer's Block era battling everybody. He went through a King of the Dot era battling up over there. Now he pulled back up to URL. I know some people might look at it like, oh, this new Chilla Jones. No, he done went through the trial and went through wars. You getting a prime Chilla weird, Jones man. Now pulling up. So that's what I'm just saying, it's just certain shit, man.
Weird,
Mr. Biscuit. I like Mr. Biscuit. Very dope.
It's weird,
I like to see Mr. Biscuit battle more people out here and not use certain excuses not to battle people. But I fuck with Biscuit. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird because what I'm seeing is it's like, dog, at some point, I get that y'all are high on these acts. And like you said, I don't want to just harp on Eunice, Hansel, Foots. But I'm going to be real. There has been nobody that has came through that process or either RBE process, GZ's King of the Dot process to where I feel like they'll easily beat the mid tiers to get them a top tier now. There's nobody that I felt the last person in all of battle rap that was like, not even Twerk. Twerk was good, but he still had so many issues with like fumbling, like real shit. And I'm not just saying this. The last person I saw, like in a, I guess a rookie stage where I was like, oh, he might be ready for somebody. Really, was either T-Top or Ill Will. That was the last time I watched someone that was kind of new to the scene on a mainstream level, and I was like. Yeah, no, not even Geechee, like not even Gotti. It was like because I watched him against what was it like Glue Easy and stuff like that. I didn't think Ill Will or T-Top. When I seen them for the first time, like on what was T-Top in the tournament, Ill Will tournament, then he battled what was that Johnny Alcatraz. I'm like, oh, it's something he's like special. Like those were that was it. None of these guys are. Like I haven't looked at them and been like, oh, they're clear. The Losos, the Sagas, the Swamps, the Treads, the Jerry. Like, how many of these guys you think could really just beat Jerry West clear? Like, I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Now, bro, is that if they have a good battle with Jerry West, they'll qualify that like it's a win. And it's like, bro, you can have a good battle with Jerry West, but there's still other people that you can battle that's not even a Jerry West name. Like, I just think that once and it's not Eunice, Hansel, it's none of these niggas' fault. So it's not, this is not a shot at y'all. So I don't want anybody listening to this taking this like it's a shot at them. It's a shot at how the culture is now. Is if you're getting offered Tay Rock and Miss Hustle, all these people, you're not going to tell them, oh, let me battle Danger Zone. No shot to Danger Zone, but you're going to accept the bigger name. It just makes sense. But I'm just saying that the way that y'all booking people now, you're burning out where their career could be. So if you're not Twerk, if you're not Gotti, if you're not a superstar, your career is essentially done at year 3, year 4. And after that, you have to figure it out. And you've seen a lot of people who, like, even look at Jerry West. Jerry West got a lot of names. I think it was at 2019 where he was just getting every single top tier. And he just now got his name back lit. Jerry West still didn't fall off. He's still the same. He's still Jerry West. But it took time for him to get on that level. Even look at Jerry West, like he battled Emerson Kennedy on the PGs in 2015. Like, you see how much time it took for them to develop to who they are now? What if you just told them then, oh, they're the gods, they're who they are, they're fire, oh, you're hating if you tell them they need more development. And we just capped them off then, and then now it's like, oh, well, we ain't checking for them. Let people develop over time. Give them the right matchups. That's why I respect league owners who they don't just book you versus the name. They book you versus how your development is going. If I know your development is a little slower than others, I'm not booking you versus somebody who's going to smoke you just because it's a name. No, I'm going to give you somebody who's going to give you a challenge, but if you step up, you could probably compete with this person and maybe edge that out. We're going to develop you over time. You're not just getting Tay-Rock because you had 3 good battles. You're not just getting Rum Nitty. And it's like, Les, there was a time where to get certain names, you had to do a certain amount of work. You couldn't just get a K-Shine battle just because you had 2 good battles. You couldn't get a battle versus Murder Mook or Low Deluxe because you had a good battle. You had to do a certain amount of work to get. Now it's like even a Murder Mook battle, and there's no shots to anybody battling Mook. I just feel like y'all wanted them to battle more, and to me it was like, no, they are unique, and what their greatness is them being unique. You don't get, this is an honor, this is an end game. You get this battle when you have completed the Infinity Gauntlet. You done went through the trenches, you done went through every single war. Now I get this battle. It means something. You give me this battle early, what does it mean?
Yeah.
I can't stand how the game is now, man.
Yeah, and it's safe, man, because like the quote unquote I like the professional tier, and the professional tier guys are the most dangerous. So you're like, I feel like you're pacifying those cats to skip them and get because if one of them niggas go against Fonz is probably going to ruin their career. Fonz is not going to like, hey, welcome to the league. It's not going to be a sparring match for Fonz. Fonz don't got a green. Fonz don't got a sparring button. It's from 0 to I'm on go. So if you give any of them niggas, the Eunice, the Hansels, Fonz, he's going to treat you like your Rum Nitty and try to really get you up out of there. Like, no disrespect. We seen what happened when people finally got the chance to see him versus Real Name. You know, Real Name's our guy. But it was a difference there. Like, you don't want to be on, like, so I get that they're trying to save these guys, but at the same time, like this, I agree. This ain't it.
And the other thing too, being good isn't good enough. I'm gonna say that again. Being good is not good enough. So I'm really tired of seeing people say, "Oh, well, they were good in this battle, and so we're gonna give them a bigger battle next." No. If they weren't exceptional, if they didn't stand out, if this wasn't one of the top 3 performance, if it wasn't top 2 performers of the night, they shouldn't just get another name next. No. You're going to need to go through and battle some more people. You need some more reps. You need some more wars before we get you back in this contention to battle names. Being good is not good enough. I think if you're just good now, well, he was good. And the way we even say that, like, I hate when people are new and we say, oh, this person's good or this person's fire. Well, damn, you've already crowned them. Where else do you go from here? They're not fire yet. How do you qualify fire?
Fonz
like,
is better.
You had to earn that.
Yo, Mo, that's such a fire reference. Shout out to Bitter B who got a KO this like over the weekend, I believe. No, I agree, man. Let's switch gears.
But look at, I like Fonz's name, bro. He battled the spot in 2016.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
Jada Nightwing, before y'all seen him versus Don Marino in 2019, do you realize Jada Nightwing had been battling for about 4 years prior to that?
Facts.
Maybe more. And you see, over time, it took him to win. 2020, the world shut down. We could really watch these dudes up close, and they developed. Now, Jada Nightwing's even better than he was in 2020. But you see how you had to go through wars. When he battled Reaper Rail and he choked in 2 rounds, what they do? They didn't give him another name. Nope, you got to earn your way back. Even though he had the moments of the battle, that's what all anybody talked about was his moments. Nope, go back through the ringer, earn your way back, you know what I'm saying, into contention. Okay, you get it. You have to make them earn something, bro. We can
What
move
up?
on.
What up, Casey? We missed you, yo. I ain't think we was gonna see you.
What up, Hidden Gang?
I ain't think we was gonna see you until next season. Fly Eagles fly, man. That was bad. That was bad business.
Why you gotta do that to KC?
That was bad business. She know what it is.
I ain't gonna lie. Michigan they just in a different realm. Like I ain't gonna lie. The month of January is the most powerful. I've never seen a singular state have this much to like ever. Tell me the last time a single state had this much power. They end the damn losing streak. Hold on. Y'all get free. Hold on. This is what happened. Y'all got them free wings when the Pistons finally won and they get the whole city of Detroit free wings. Y'all must have put some in them wings because now everybody national championship follows. The Fab Five get back together. Okay, we winning basketball games with Michigan. Like everything just popping. That is powerful. The Lions. Some was in them wings. This is why they were begging the Pistons to end the losing streak. They're like, look, we done put some extra antioxidants in these wings. We need to get this to the people, to our athletes. You know what I'm saying?
The wings is powerful. I ain't gonna hold you. The wings was powerful. But yeah, man, it's Michigan shit. Listen, hold on. Didn't California have a year like that with the Dodgers won and the Lakers won or some shit like that? Don't act like y'all ain't had y'all run.
No. That hold on. That was LA.
What state was that? What state was it? You said state.
Hold on. The reason why this is different is because the world was shut down, so there was no celebration, there was no parade. Bro, hold on. First of all, there was no we're talking about Michigan. We're talking about old Michigan. Bro, I just seen a picture. Barry Sanders, Eminem, Big Sean, and who was the fourth? Desmond Howard.
Megatron.
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 Bruh, old Michigan, new Michigan, the platinum Michigan, diamond Michigan. We just everybody. Hall of Famers, jobbers, everybody pulling up. Like, this is a powerful year. I'm like, bruh, what's going on out here? What do y'all have in this water, bruh?
Damn, I'm sorry, Casey. You right. He right. That was unnecessary, Casey. We love you. We're gonna forget, water under the bridge. But let's not act like she wasn't talking crazy. Wait, she was talking crazy to you and I don't know why you defend her. She was getting at your helmet about them Niners and shit too. So don't act like
but that was last year. And hold on. And even when she was getting at me last year, I had to take it on the chin. Hey, look, we didn't have no quarterback. We tried our best. We lost. Y'all cooked us. Hey, salute to y'all. Good luck in the Super Bowl. I took it on the chin because there's nothing I'm gonna argue about. Oh, we didn't get hurt. We got injuries. Part of the game. You over here talking crazy. I don't even be talking.
Listen, I just didn't think I was
you said Ash Flint what's in the water. Ain't nothing in that water. That's why it's powerful now. These niggas then purified the water. Like, niggas getting pure water in Michigan, and you seen how powerful Michigan is? They got pure water now, alkaline running through these fucking faucets and shit now.
That's crazy, man. That's that is one of our commercials called Pure Michigan. That's wild too. I swear.
Dog, it's some crazy shit going on out here, man. Michigan powerful, right? Hey, leave Calico alone right now. All you battle rappers, wait until March. Battle that nigga in March. Leave him alone right now, dog.
Yeah, man. Listen, let's get into your Western Conference Awards, man, because a couple of people asked me about it. I didn't want to speak out of turn because I don't know all the details. I know quite a bit, but give them a date. Let them know what the categories are. Let's run this shit down for the people, man. They want to know what's up with the Western Conference. Mo Bars representing the West. He in here. He want to hear this. So let's talk about it.
Slow. So yeah, man. Every year, since I've been doing media, since this is the 7th annual. So every year, top of the next year, we do what I call the Western Conference Awards, and the Western Conference is just what we call all the states that make up the West region. You know what I'm saying? It's eight states right now. You have obviously California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado is a part of that as well. Arizona, you got all your states, right? And so that's what we call the Western Conference. The term was coined. Y'all like the Kid Clutch. Salute to the bro Kid Clutch. He said Western Conference All-Stars back in 2016, and then the following year, 2017. That's when we had the whole Geechee Gotti was starting to come into prominence. You know what I'm saying, that year. And the West just in general was starting to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Coffee debuted that year. I think Real Name Brandon pulled up the end of that year. So we started seeing like where we're going to be going forward. Next and Saint, finally it clicked for them. They started figuring it out. So we started seeing where we were going to be the next 5 to 6 years. We started seeing that era of the West. So I do these Western Conference Awards every year. And this year, you know, standard categories. You know what I'm saying? Just to highlight the year that was, man. So, you know what I'm saying? The Young Be the Future Battler of the Year. This is for the battler who, whether it was just in the West, outside the West, all work included. Battler of the Year, Danny Myers, Emerson Kennedy, Geechee Gotti, Next, and Rum Nitty. I'm going to give y'all the exclusive now, and I'm going to drop it later on.
Oh, wait, you got Next in the category for Battler of the Year?
Yeah, the survey that I had out there. See, we didn't have a show while I had the survey out there, man. See, I had a survey, and, you know, this year, put the survey out.
Man, he made it ahead of Coffee.
Hey, this year.
He made Coffee.
Ledge.
Coffee was
Ledge.
I'm here.
Can I continue?
Go ahead. I fuck with Next. Next know that, but Coffee had a good year, man. Go ahead.
Ledge.
Go ahead.
Ledge.
I'm
Sicko.
done.
All right. Look, I put a survey out there, right? We haven't had a show since I had the survey out, but I put a survey out first week of January, lasted about a week. We had 154 totals completed surveys. That's the most people to ever fill out a survey. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely want to salute everybody who voted, everybody who had a hand in, you know what I'm saying, sharing it or spreading the message out there. That's powerful. We've never had that many. So that was dope. And yeah, man, we just have all different kind of categories. So far I have announced Crew of the Year, the 5 nominees for Crew of the Year, Event of the Year, League of the Year, Body Bag of the Year. I've also dropped the Round of the Year, both outside the West and within the West, Performance of the Year outside the West and in the West. And I think I also dropped Battle of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. I think I dropped Battle of the Year last. So the next up will be Road Warrior, I think. That's what we're going to drop next.
That's an important.
And yeah, the top vote getter for each category, we'll announce that live on the show. They'll get 25% of the total vote. And we do have a panel right now. Myself, Ledge, Device, shout out to Device, Vice versa. I done got Vice back in the culture. Yeah,
shout out to Vice, man. That's my guy.
My guy back. And I have one more panelist. I don't want to announce it just yet because I don't have full confirmation, but I do have somebody else I'm trying to get a part of this panel, but we're going to talk about it. Everybody going to get their awards, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, I gave y'all the exclusive today because I know y'all care about the ultimate, the highest award, the Battler of the Year, Young Be the Future Battler of the Year award. And those 5 nominees were Danny Myers, Emerson Kennedy, Geechee Gotti, Next, and Rum Nitty. Those were the top 5 voted for.
There we have it, man. And let him reiterate, if you haven't, when are we doing this?
The award show will be next Monday, January 29th will be the award show. This is the first year where we've actually had diversity at this level. I think this is the most diverse year in terms of, I think every state has a nominee. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think either every state or the majority of the states has somebody nominated. And I think that's a first. We've never had more than, I think, maybe 3 or 4 states. Because obviously California is the hub. It's a lot of battle rappers out here. Northwest has a major presence in the West as well. But then outside of Washington, Cali, except Oregon here and there, the other 5 states, we were looking like, what's really going on? So Utah stepped up. Obviously, New Mexico has a powerful scene out there. Got a lot of people. Arizona's starting to get a lot more newer battlers, which we've been waiting for about Arizona. Nevada, shout out to the Cookout. They brought in a lot of people and some people who's, a lot of the rookies that we talked about this year in the West. So we're going to be announcing all the last of the awards this week. I've been trying to roll out nomination a day all the way up until the actual show. This week I'm gonna try and make sure that the last nomination announcement is Friday, because we got the conference championship this weekend, and I'm not about to try and fight with the NFL. Man, I done tried that in the past, it didn't work. We ain't doing that again. So you know what I'm saying. Salute to everybody. Did give you a hidden Nico news. Why I gotta be all that?
Yeah, shout to Bad News, man. I know he did just big up your platform and everything. He calling them hidden, man. That's crazy. But yeah, man, so we got Nico versus my wife, 49ers versus Lions this weekend. Again, hopefully they keep it cordial and respectful.
Why you keep saying I hope they? It's not they.
It's they, nigga.
It's not they, because I'm not. It's not gonna be me saying anything.
I know the missus is gonna be an infidel if they win. I know that, but I need you, because hey, you the brother. I need you to turn the other cheek, be the bigger person.
I'm not turning the other cheek. Y'all not powerful. I'm mad this shit happening in January. I was hoping we could have played these against the damn Lions in February. Y'all too powerful. Michigan is too damn powerful in the month of January. I'm nervous as shit about this game. Nervous as hell.
You nervous? Y'all at the crib.
I don't know about nobody else. I'm paying attention to Michigan, bro. Michigan has been, ever since the Pistons won that end of the streak, it's a different kind of energy in the state of Michigan, dog. Y'all are different, and I'm not playing games. Y'all done made Nick Saban retire. Niggas done made Bill Belichick retire. Like, niggas just sit niggas down, bro. And they winning games, ending droughts. I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm nervous. For real. No jokes, not saying it I'm being serious. I have not been this nervous for a NFC championship game in a while, and I'm just saying it's a certain momentum, bro. You know how sports work, man. Once you get that momentum, you got the glow. I'm like, damn. And then we over here struggling with the Packers. I'm like, damn.
The Packers was on y'all helmets. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like,
hold on. Then I got a vent as a Niners fan. Hey, Greenlaw, salute to you for ending the game on the interception. Nigga, go to the ground.
That was crazy.
If you would have fumbled the ball trying to get more, nigga, go to the nigga. It's over. Game over.
I didn't get the point of that.
I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, if this nigga fumbled, dog, I'll never forget this nigga. Never forgive the nigga. I'm like, what is wrong with this nigga?
Hey, he was bailed out by Mecole Hardman for the Chiefs, because if the Chiefs would have lost that game with him fumbling at the goal line for a touchback, his ass would have been packed up too. So it was a lot of errors.
So I'm being honest, bro. I have some nerves for this game. Obviously, it's another home game. Hopefully, the weather holds up for us, because I'm telling you, this weather has been, the rain is, it might not look like it on camera, bro, but the rain has been treacherous in Northern California. It's been treacherous. So,
and you know how it is, like, you know, we've been talking about like how the Bay and Detroit is like cousins almost. So, you know, win or lose, you know, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be.
So you ain't gotta worry about me talking shit. I'm not gonna be gloating if we win, because like I told you, I'm not gloating about nothing until we get the Super Bowl. Until we get the Super Bowl win, I'm not gloating about it. You ain't gonna worry about me. It's not me. It's not no they. I'm not gonna be gloating. I'm nervous. So I'm going into this game humble, hoping we take care of business so we get to the ultimate goal.
Into this game humble is crazy.
Humble. I didn't seen this movie play out too many times in these other championship games where nigga, 3 quarterbacks go down in one game. This nigga gets an interception, but he fucking fumbles, or the nigga punt the ball to this nigga. All you got to do is get a decent return or sit down and we win the game. You fumble, and I done seen so much BS that I'm just like, bro, get me to the Super Bowl. Then you'll see. If you want rare form, Nico talking, wait till if we get to the Super Bowl, you'll see it. But until then, I'm in a humble bag. Look, the Kings ain't giving me no reason to talk shit. They over here having issues left and right. I'm like, damn, bro. Y'all gave us 1 year out the playoffs. Y'all about to go back to being not bullshitting? What's wrong with y'all? I'm going through it as a sports fan right now. But Michigan, Ledge? Oh, this nigga he eating good right now.
I'm feeling, listen, man. I'm in my role for
for all my 2K people. Y'all remember when back in the day you try and create a player and you make him 7'5", he can shoot threes, he can handle and do all that. This nigga Led's favorite team and drafted that nigga. The nigga we was creating 10 years ago on 2K, this nigga Led's team done drafted the nigga.
Yeah, man.
Ledge ain't had this sports year for Ledge, 2023-2024, Ledge has not had one fucking blemish. This nigga is on cloud 9.
Hey, man, listen. I told you, like, I'm in my rope. Look, my wife just asked me, like, you think you the Godfather? Listen, man,
this
I said
we wasn't even doing shows. This is like, hey, man, I told you we needed a couple week roll. Like, you need a couple weeks to celebrate. Like, damn, we ain't had no battle rap fix, no Friday fix, no fix. But he over there fixing some drinks, partaking of the spirits left and right.
I was a little drinking, a little bit of drink.
This nigga Ledge different.
Hey, I'm gonna let the missus send you a video of my celebration that she did behind my back. By the way,
I need that other video too from the missus. I ain't gonna say what it is, but I need the other video too.
Nah, I need
the other video too.
No, we ain't doing that. But listen, man. I'm in my robe all year long.
Bro, this nigga, bro, you don't understand. I messaged this nigga that night. I'm like, hey, man, salute to y'all, national championship. I'm like, yeah, take a shot for me if you ain't. Oh, man, I done already took shots, but yeah, I'm going to take another one for you. I'm like, damn.
That's a fact. Damn. That's a fact. I ain't going to leave you, you know what I'm saying, without your request. I was definitely going off of the crown. But you hit me up. I said, "Listen, I got you. Listen,
y'all,
man.
bro. Hey, y'all know how I do. Hey, ladies, y'all know how I do be cheesing. He see you. You know what I'm saying? He like what he sees. He cheesing extra low. Look at this nigga. This nigga Ledge ain't frowned since like November. I don't even think this nigga had a frown on his face since November, dog.
It's been happy, man. Man, listen.
Hold on, I didn't even mention it. Michigan just had a successful battle rap event. A lady caution over there. Look at this nigga Ledge mentioned. He name dropping Easy and Tay Rock. And look at this nigga. He a different. This is this Michigan shit. You see what I'm saying?
Hey man, shout out to Easy, man. Shout out to Tay Rock. Shout out to Caution.
Michigan has been different.
I love it, man. Listen, man. Hey, I used to pray for times like this. Hey, this is you only get really one of these moments, man. It's one shining moment, like March Madness.
Y'all done had two, bro. The 8 Mile clips posted everywhere. I'm just like, bro, y'all doing a lot right now, bro. Hold on, not even Eminem. My timeline talking about Eminem in battle rap.
Yeah, man.
Like,
listen,
Michigan ain't had enough in sports. Y'all trying to infect my damn culture.
I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Go blue, man. Even my wedding band got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
This is an infidel, a real infidel. Like if y'all picture infidel in the dictionary, is definitely a picture of Ledge right now.
No, don't say that. Come
for
on,
sure. Hey, hold on. Hey, y'all remember that picture of Ledge where he was on vacation and he was chilling, had his arms crossed, and he was laying back with the palm.
Oh no! They wasn't here for that.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that picture? That's Ledge with a national championship trophy next to him, a shot of tequila next to him. He did all type of shit.
They wasn't here for that. They wasn't here. Wait, my knuckles actually. My knuckles is good, girl. What you talking about?
Fake, fake. Hey, fake. You ain't missed nothing, bro. This nigga Ledge is just Michigan out today, dog. Hey, fake. I need you to go back there and smoke a nigga, dog. Michigan too powerful. Wait until March, though. Don't go out there until March. You know what I'm saying? March gets started.
Yeah, fake definitely got to stay out of Michigan for sure. But no, he got family in Michigan. His family probably Wolverines fans, man. Who knows? But look, man. Listen, man, I'm blessed. It was a blessed couple of months, dog. And you never know. It's
still going. Ain't nobody was. It is.
It's ongoing, but you never know when it comes to an end. So for now, I just want to say thanks to the sports gods. You know what I'm saying? They looking out for me, man. National champions, man. Look at this, man. You see the mug in the background. You see the mug in the helmet. You see the Michigan ornament. It's cool, right? I might drink tonight, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You might not get a pull-up tomorrow. I ain't gonna hold you.
Y'all see how he doing? Mr. Consistency. He ain't thought about consistently anything but celebrating. That's the only thing consistent on his mind. Celebration.
Celebration over. No, celebration over. Celebration over. But I'm definitely going. Every time y'all see me, I'm in this robe. I'm letting you know. It's blue too. It's the blue of the Wolverines. It's Wolverine blue. But I'm done, man. You got anything else to promote? Let everybody know.
I said, seventh annual Nico TV Western Conference Awards show will be January 29th. It'll be on Monday. The time, I want to try and get it 6 p.m. Pacific and then 9 p.m. Eastern because I don't want it to be too late for people on the other side going by the Eastern Standard Time. But we're gonna figure it out, try and make sure everything makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't really got nothing to plug. I am on Warzone again. Shout out to the Sliders. I have pulled up to
I didn't know
Warzone
that.
again. Yeah, I'm back on there. So y'all get a Nico TV on Warzone. Find me up on there. Sliders, always welcome. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. Next. Dev was sliding with us for a minute, but y'all know he kind of but next, Vice, Burns, George Burns. You know what I'm saying? Shockwave, he be up on there. A lot of people be up on there, man. Got to salute all the people, man. Bread, can't get they mad at Bread. You know what I'm saying? You got to salute all my people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, everything for me is just rolling out to the awards. I'm happy about these awards, not because it's something like from me, but it's just when you get to the awards and you get to looking at whose year was what, you get to reflect. You get into a reflective mind state and just seeing everybody's work and having to go back, and you really get an appreciation. Like there's certain people who are nominated for awards who have never been nominated before. In the 7 years I've been doing this, they've never had a nomination, and they're nominated this year. And that for me is like, wow. Like, okay, I'm seeing something different. Like I just had a conversation with Keith. Like Keith reminded me of something I said to him back in 2020 or 2021. I ain't gonna lie, it sounded so crazy when he said, I'm like, whoa, I said that? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But he was like, nah, that's what made me go into kill mode and made me have to step up. And I'm like, wow. So just seeing how people are going crazy, like Hansel and Eunice, like a battle of the year. Like you just have certain battles like we mentioned, and it's like, wow, Jack versus Fate. Jack went viral last year.
Fact.
Shaq commenting on clip, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a different level of shit. Like I'm just happy for everybody who is nominated. You know what I mean? And we also have other categories that are going to be panel only, so we'll be mentioning them on the show. There is a Hidden Character of the Year award. Where's my sound effect? Oh no. We will not. We went with too many shows without sound effects, Ledge. I'm sorry. We went too many. I said Hidden Character of the Year. There is a Hidden Character of the Year award.
Who are the nominees?
I don't need. Should I even announce that? Because I was gonna wait till the day of, but I low-key.
Oh yeah. No, wait till the day of. Wait till the day of.
I mean, the only person from the West on here right now is Fate.
No, bad news is in here.
I could give you one. I ain't gonna say who it is, but there is a battle rapper in the West that changed his name, and in the first battle with a new name got bodied. So that's one of the nominees for Hidden Character of the Year. That's you. I don't know. That's the difficult one to win. Versus you changed your name, and in the first battle you have with the new name, you get bodied. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult for anybody else to win that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Look, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. We got the pull-up show tomorrow. So for you people that are in the chat want to pull up and kind of always say you kind of co-hosted with me in place of Nico, you know what I'm saying, hitting the road tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all are. Y'all are my guest co-hosts each and every Tuesday. So pull up 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just see Polo said, no, ain't no celebration over. I still celebrate every time I see it. Hey, you know what? Probably when I get off of this air, or when I get off of this stream here, I'm probably going to watch more highlights. Yo, Nico, that was fucked up.
Fate, bro. No, Fate, bro. This I was trying to share this one. That wasn't what you. No, it was back to back. I was trying to share this one. No, Fate versus this is the one I was trying to share. I clicked on the wrong one, but Fate versus Osiris RBE out now. Y'all go. Hey, Fate, man, you doing a lot of promotion for this Osiris battle. I fuck with it, man. You had a battle drop within recent history. You and Madman Leak, man. I ain't seen no promotion, man. What's up with that, man? I ain't seen no promo with that. Fate promo that battle?
No. That's what I was getting to. I've seen the promo, but it ain't been from Fate.
I'm wondering what's now the legend. What does that mean when one person's sharing the battle and the other? What does that mean? I mean, he do have RBE work to promote, so we ain't gonna speculate past that. But I'm I'm curious. I don't know.
I mean, that usually means a sign of an ass whooping occurred, but I don't know.
I wasn't no ass whooping, but I don't know. But nah, he do have a tournament that he's a part of, Elite 8 Westworld. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Shout out to that. Shout out to that for sure. We got to check that out. I'm here to support all that. Shout out to Fate. It means my RB battle dropped the next day. Okay. Fair enough. That's powerful. Telling them there's bigger fish to fry. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, I'm out of here, man. I actually got dinner to get. So you know,
he got dinner reservations in Ann Arbor. He ain't had to He ain't had to pay for a meal in 2 weeks. This nigga eating free all over fucking Ann Arbor and Detroit. They see this nigga. He's showing that ring. This nigga just eat for free. This nigga having dinner dates left and right. Look at this nigga, man.
Reservations for two. Reservations for two.
Hey, look, y'all remember when you put an American flag on your car when you didn't have the right tags or something so you can get through customs? If you wear a Michigan hat or any Michigan apparel in the state of Michigan, you get through anything. Traffic tickets, jaywalk, anything you do. You can slap somebody in front of the police and have a Michigan hat on. They don't have a Michigan hat on. Oh, man, they might have been Ohio State. Man. Right. They're just getting away with everything right now.
Yeah. Me and my wife, can we get in, please? Who are you? Reservations for two. Keyword, go blue. See how I'm running?
Hey, Fate,
go blue. Reservations.
I'm definitely aware of that new opponent, Fate. Definitely aware of that.
Yeah. But I'm out of here, though, man. On behalf of Nico, the voice of the West, the Western
One Punch Nico, man. Shout out to my anime people, man. You know what
I'm saying? I'm never calling you One Punch Nico. I'm never calling you
anime Nico. I'm just showing love to the different forms of anime. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing love. You feel me?
All right. You know, no. Before we get out of here, when was the last time you saw an anime episode?
Last time I saw an anime episode?
Full episode. Yeah,
a full episode. So that's why I have One Punch Nico on here. I watched a One Punch Man episode recently. You know, so I think it was like episode 5.
How recent?
Within the last week. I won't say the exact day, but within the last week. You know what I'm saying? Within the last week. You know what I'm saying? So Death Note Nico. Wait, let me write that. Yeah, Death Note. Wait a minute.
Don't write. Yo, Melly, what are you doing?
That's gonna be next week. Yep, Death Note Nico.
That's gonna be. It's not gonna be next week, Melly. What are you doing? Come on, don't feed the beast. Do not feed the beast. Right now,
that's powerful.
That's Death Note Nico. It's already been. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, it's time to go, man. On behalf of One Punch, Death Note, whatever Nico you want to call them, it's Nico TV to me, the voice of the West. Hidden Gang. Again, Western Conference Awards will be Monday, the 29th. So pull up to Nico's broadcast for show. It's going to be a dope time. We have a lot of fun doing that. As for me, the pull up is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just want to hear y'all talk y'all shit, get y'all bars off. And that is it. We are out of here. As always, keep it battle rap. Love y'all.